Yo, it's a boy here, double H, man, running here with these superhero battles, man. So, got it, man. This is a big old Titanic battle here. Wonder Woman and Storm. It's well known for me. Storm, she's one of my favorite characters, easy one of my favorite characters here. But I'm taking bias out of it. And I'm trying to make this as objective as I possibly can. So, being real, I know I love Storm. I prefer Storm to Wonder Woman for me, personal preference. But this is a battle and it's about being objective. So let's get down to it. First attribute that we have off the bat, strength. Who is stronger? This was a pretty simple one because this is on pure strength. So this is no abilities, no special powers, no nothing. Who just has better raw, down to the barrel strength. For me, this was pretty substantial. It was pretty easy. It has to be Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman is simply stronger than Storm. I think based on strength, I don't think Storm is really messing with Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman, she's flipping Amazonian, and the kinds of things that she can do, things that she can lift off, things that she can lift up, things that she can throw. I don't think Storm ain't dancing with Wonder Woman in that strength factor. So I think substantially, categorically, Wonder Woman is fast. I wouldn't say far stronger, but substantially stronger than Wonder Woman. So for the strength attributes, I think it's pretty easy rolling with Wonder Woman. Skill. Now, this is a tricky one. Because both of these characters portray skill in different ways. This is tricky because now as I think this is tricky because for Wonder Woman, she's a warrior. So she is battle tested and she comes from a bloodline of people who all they know how to do is fight. So she has the skill set to know how to fight. But for Storm, being the second in command of the X-Men, her skill is based much more on strategy. So based on strategy, I think her strategic sense shows how skilled she is based on how she knows how to, okay, we're now coming into a situation here. This is now how we have to now deal with an enemy in this certain kind of way. So this is how I'm now going to use my powers to do this. So, man, this is tough. This is tough. This is tough. This is tough. Wow, man, because I'm just okay. I'm just trying to think. Just bear with me, because this is doing that because I have gone for one and I have it ticked here. But I'm saying to myself that is there an argument for this other one? So as I think, based purely on skill, who is more skilled? I'm going to have to, I'm going to have to give it to Wonder Woman. And I'll probably explain why. And the next attribute, I'll probably explain why. So for reason we're going for Wonder Woman, I just feel that based purely on skill, ability, things you can do, I think because Wonder Woman is a fighter, she's a born and bred fighter, I think that gives her a far better skill set than Storm. Storm is not a born and bred fighter. She relies much more on her abilities and her strategy. But all because she has a strategic thing, does that make her more skilled? The key thing is skilled. I don't think so. So I'm going to have to... this is close because Storm has a great argument, but I'm going to have to just give this to Wonder Woman. I'm going to have to really give it to Wonder Woman. Intelligence. I think this is pretty simple. This is almost as simple as the strength attributes. Because I just think this is actually one of her strongest attributes. Rolling with Storm with Storm with this. And the reason why I'm rolling with Storm is that she's second in command. to the X-Men. She's behind Cyclops. And many times when the Cyclops may be, either he's in a fix or he's not around, Storm is the leader of the X-Men. And which is why I didn't give her the skill attributes, because her big thing is strategy, planning. And as far as planning and strategy, that's much more of a psychological, mental thing. That is why I'm going to have to say that that leans more towards the intelligence skill, the intelligence attributes rather than the skill attributes. So for Wonder Woman ain't stupid, but compared to Storm, I don't think Wonder Woman has the same mind game that Storm has. I just think when it's just based purely on mind, intelligence, thinking, I feel Storm has Wonder Woman pretty handily beat in that department. So for that, I'll give it to Storm. Toughness. Who's tougher, man? Who is tougher? For me, I think this is pretty simple as well. And I think it just goes back to who she is, where she's come from, and it's that whole bloodline thing, man. I know it may sound like a broken record. It's that whole bloodline thing. I've got to roll with Wonder Woman or Storm. She is tougher. Like Amazonian warrior, a warrior, born and bred fighter. All you've known is fight. That is what you've been bred as a flipping child. I think that builds a toughness. Storm definitely also had a tough childhood and a tough upbringing, but she doesn't have that warrior thing within her. So as far as who is tougher, who is harder to beat, I'm gonna have to roll with the fighter, man. Storm is not a fighter. She's much more of a thinker and much more of like an ability user. As far as a fighter, down and dirty, gritty, let's get nitty gritty with those nails, all that kind of stuff, down in the mud. Gonna have to roll with Wonder Woman, who I feel is the tougher one there. Powers. This is hard. Both of them have fantastic powers. Amazing powers. This is tough. This is tough. Because we know what the kind of amazing things that Wonder Woman can do as a warrior, the kinds of things that we've seen her do, from all that, Storm, my Lord, weather, as in the kinds of things that how to be able to manipulate the weather like that to your bidding, rain, snow, sleet. Oh, this is tough. Gonna have to say I'm actually see I went with Wonder Woman. I'm gonna have to just give it to Storm, and this is why. I originally went with Wonder Woman because I was like, look, the kinds of stuff that Wonder Woman can do are pretty spectacular. But when you just think of the amount of things you can do with weather, and I just feel whatever Wonder Woman can do power-wise, I think Storm can negate it either with snow, either with rain, either with sleet, either with a tornado, either with a hailstorm, either with an earthquake. So I think I think the kind of capabilities and powers that Storm has to her arsenal, I think just about to beat whatever Wonder Woman can give her. Because that whole thing of when you can manipulate weather and the kind of effect weather can have on your enemy, it's flipping huge. So it's tough, man. It is a tough one, but I think Storm just about takes the powers value. So Wonder Woman wins this 3-2. This was a close fight. Good fight between two titans, but I just think that bloodline, man, wins over Storm. So Storm was a good fight, but unfortunately she lost to the Amazonian Warriors. Remember, guys, we're back again for another superhero battle next week. If there's a battle you want to see, comment below. If you think I've got this wrong, if you think there are more attributes I need to introduce, please comment below. Tell me if I'm going crazy. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if what I've done is completely mad, and then I will be able to react to it. Well, it is what it is. Done my bidding for the 3 months. I'll see you next week for the next superhero battle. Peace out. Stay cool. Stay black.